Hello team. Today we are looking into one project which is AWS cost optimization project. Throughout this project, we can look into various steps how we can efficiently use our resources and manage the cost that are occurring on the AWS account. So first, before we like looking into cloud optimization and all those things, we need to know what why organization are preferring to move to AWS cloud infrastructure rather than the on-premise infrastructure. First of all, the on-premise infrastructure have uh, you need to buy servers, you need to buy you need to uh, like keep the engineers to continuously update and monitor the overall infrastructure. It could be I just ignore the spelling mistake. You need to keep you need to keep monitor the local infrastructure. You need to you need to keep maintain it. You need to keep cool down or all those things. There are a lot of overhead. It will occur cost to purchase those resources to scale those resources. Those are those many things are need to done need to done by companies to manage a on premises total infrastructure. And it not only this, it will occur it the engineer cost will added on this, or if there are malfunction on all the if some servers are going down, you need to manage all those things in the on the premises instance by your own. So for the like for the mid scale or small scale companies, this could be uh, like a big overhead to manage such things to like on premises and all premises and all those things. That's why mostly companies are moving towards to cloud for the managing the entire cost that is occurring on the on premises. Second thing, this is like a local infrastructure we are talking about. So second thing, it will on the on the what we can say, once we move to the cloud, our cost will goes down automatically. It's not work like that. If we if we you are if we are using the resources, we can creating multiple resources. It will cost as like basically, we are moving to the cloud. We are moving to the cloud to reduce the cost and the reduce the extra overhead that we are occurring on the look on premises infrastructure. So, if someone says that once we move to the AWS, it will automatically call like do the cost saving for us and all those things. It not work like that. You need to you need to use the resources efficiently. Uh, re- you need to use the resources efficiently. Like you need to done some activities to you need to done some activities to like uh, to optimize to save the cost and to reduce the cost. You need to monitor the infrastructure on the cloud premises to get the overall details, how much the resources are getting created and how much resources are still there to no one is using the resource basically, and it is still there on the cloud platform. So all those things are you need to manage on the AWS infrastructure, AWS cloud infrastructure, you can say. Let's suppose let's suppose one developer have access, IAM access to create a EC2 instances. They have created the EC2 instances. It will EC2 instances will automatically create the volumes for the EC2 instances. And my developer need to create a backup on every day to create a snapshot, creating a volume snapshot every day of that volume itself. There are a bunch of snapshots that are taken by the developer, that particular developer. For the each day, they have taken they have taken a snapshot of volume. So once the work is over on that EC2 instances, they have deleted the EC2 instances, and they have deleted the volume. But the at that time the snapshot is still there. So like it is work, they forgot to delete the snapshots. So this is how the extra cost will get added on the on the infrastructure itself. They have forgot to delete the extra snapshot they have created. Matt, you can say that I have created created snapshot to back up the volumes that I have created, but I don't need those volumes at that time, or I don't need that EC2 instances at this time. I can just recover the backup whenever I need from the snapshot itself. But you can say that, but we can create one policy for it. If for 30 days, if the snapshot didn't get accessed, or didn't get restored to use like use the resources, or it does it the snapshot didn't access from last 30 days, it will delete it automatically. So you can do some policy activities and all those things in the Lambda function itself. We can use Lambda function to automatically run one script, which is a Python script that we are already created over here. We can run the script to perform those activities automatically, and we can do all those things by the script itself. We can set up uh, in the nature. The Lambda function is a event driven. So on the CloudWatch, we can schedule some activity, and after this, the the Lambda function that we have creating, that is automatically run by the uh, CloudWatch itself. So let's look how we can create a Lambda function, and how we do those activities, and how let's look at the overall practical overview how the demo will we are looking. So let's create one EC2 instance. Let's name it as test. You can keep whatever the instance type you need, and T2 micro, the key pair. I'm selecting my default security group. I can configure. I'm using one root account, which is not in, one root account, which is 8 GB which is free tier eligible, 8 GB storage. So I have created EC2 instances, and once the EC2 instances will create, it will automatically create a volume for this. Look, it is created a volume, and throughout this volume, we can create a snapshot to take a backup of this volume. So let's go on the snapshot itself. We just wait to the instance is getting ready. So it's running stage. Let's go on the snapshot itself, and let's create one snapshot, this volume which we have created, and the description. Test snapshot. Okay. So let's create a snapshot. The snapshot is a creating stage. So the instance is created, and the snapshot that we have created, the volume is created by default by the EC2 instances. Let's go on the Lambda. Okay. Let's create let's create a second tab over here, and let's delete the instance that we have created, to look how the snapshot is getting deleted or not. The snapshot is still remain over there, and the volume which gets deleted automatically. The look the volume is getting deleted currently. Just wait for 5 minutes to it get deleted automatically from here, and the snapshot still remain over here. Okay, the volume which get deleted, the snapshot is still there. It is still occurring a cost. So let's take another example. Might you have created a S3 bucket, and you have forgotten to delete that, and it is doing some read write activities by own, or like you have added some you added some work in the S3 bucket itself. So it is still occurring a charge if you don't delete the resources, and you don't use the resources sufficiently. So let's look. Yeah, the volume is deleted. Let's go on the Lambda function. Let's create one. We can name whatever we want. Our cloud optimization. We are using a Python runtime, which is 3.12. We did add a permission over here right now. We don't need to add any permission. Uh, and the Lambda function will automatically delete the snapshot which is pending on the which is remaining on the over here, extra snapshots. So our Lambda function is created. So let's copy paste this code over the Lambda function and just save it. Once we let's click on deploy. The changes will get deployed. Once the changes get deployed, we can test the like it. We need to create a first event because the Lambda function is a event driven. Throughout the event driven, you can like automate the workflow overall. Basically, if we if you ever we can set in a CloudWatch. If uh, you need to run this invoke this Lambda function or Lambda, we need to done a CloudWatch itself. We can set the events itself, and throughout that event we can run this Lambda function. So let's name it event as a test one. Let's save it. Yeah, we have created that event, and let's click on test. So the default test execution time is 3 seconds. Might we get error? Yeah, the error is what is the error about? Timed out. Okay, so let's try to let's update update the default let's update the default time. Let's go on the configuration, edit the 3 seconds. We can keep as a 10 seconds itself. Uh, it is still occurring it's still occurring an extra charge if we update if we um, update the like a runtime. It is the Lambda function is totally work on the runtime itself, and runtime, I would say, sorry about that, it is totally running on the like the computing which is using to run the scripts and all those things. So it is if we taken too much time to like run these resources, it is taking a extra charge for that. So it is basically how the things work. You don't have authorized to use these resources. Okay. Might we don't have access. Let's check. Describe snapshots. We don't have a permission to describe the snapshot. Let go on the configuration permission. Click on edit, and which role is this is using? Okay. I am cloud optimization role. So let's go over here and add permission. Attach permission. There is option for EBS something or snapshot. AWS VSS snapshot policy. This policy will attach the IAM role. Let's check this policy will work for us. Let's go and add permission. And once we add over here, and we can do the activities now. So let's try to run our code again. Let's go and test it. Yeah, we got another error, which is you're not authorized to perform describe EC2 instances because the script has written in such way. So it will first it describes the snapshot because basically it get all the details about the snapshot, get all detail about the EC2 instances. If suppose it is connected to any specific instances or not, and it is getting all those things in the like getting all those things by the scripts itself, this Python script. I have created this Python script by the Boto3 module. We can go on a Boto3 documentation itself. On this the documentation, you have multiple services that is available. There is over 300 plus services on the AWS itself. So go on EC2. Once we go over here, EC2. Okay. So you can find out such like that. Boto3 EC2. Boto3 EC2. Yeah, we have multiple options now. So all those things are performed. All those things are available to like to do in the EC2 environment to create a volume or all those things are you need all those things are able to copy from there. So this is the code, and this is the like few parameters that I have already attached over here. And throughout this, the total Boto script which is created, like total Python script was created. You can create the same script by the ChatGPT also, or you can leverage the existing AI models and all those things. So this what we error we are getting? We are getting describe instances error. So let's go on a configuration. We can update the role over here. Um, Add permission and EC2 describe. Okay, there is no permission to EC2 describe. Describe EC2. EC2 read only access. Let's take this policy. Add permission. The EC2 it has a EC2 read only access now, and basically the AWS for the better use of the AWS, you need to keep the less permissions as uh, basically for the AWS itself, we need to keep limited permission as like you need to keep a least privilege for it. So it need access to delete the snapshot. I need to create a IAM rule and I need to choose a service which is EC2. I'm assigning a inline policy for it. Uh, we need to describe. We can just copy paste it off from here. What we error we got. Let's go over here. Execution result. Just execute it one more time. It got this error unauthorized. You don't have permission to delete the EBS snapshots. It is found one EBS snapshot which is kept there, and no one is uh, there is no instance which is using the EC this like service and the CBS snapshot. So and let's go and list this snapshot. Let's remove this and try to find the delete snapshots over here. Read snapshot itself. Say to snapshot. Describe snapshot, create snapshot, delete snapshot. This thing. You can specify all those resources, delete snapshot, and next. You can create a policy name, which is AWS AWS EC2 delete snap snapshot visit. Create policy. We have created the policy, and it is already assigned to the cloud optimization role, which is added over there. So let's go and go on a Lambda function. Just run this, and it is run. It is completed. It has deleted the EBS snapshot automatically for us. Let's look. It has deleted or not. Go on a snapshot. Yeah, it is deleted successfully. So you can do the workflow kind of this. So it will automatically delete the remaining resources that are like no that are not attached to any specific EC2 instances or all those things. Sometime you need to keep the EC2 instance. You need to keep the snapshot for the backup purpose itself. For at that time, you need to just stop this script or stop the automation. You just don't need to run the Lambda function itself, or if you have done the scheduling activity on the CloudWatch itself, you need to stop that CloudWatch activity for this. Uh, let's look how the CloudWatch will work over here. CloudWatch um, on the on the in, on the events itself. Let's click on rules. You need to create a rule for it. Let's create a rule name cloud cost EBS for the EBS which we have created. EBS volumes are default. You need to schedule the activity. Let's continue event bridge. You need to you need to do the one time schedule, or you can recur the schedule on the you need to perform the cron job. So when the script is run automatically and all those things, you can keep all those things over here. And once you click on next, you can select the particular Lambda function, and it will automatically schedule that particular schedule that you have created. So this is how you can create a rules for the event driven for the particular Lambda function that you have created. Uh, okay, so this you can create a multiple scripts as you need over here. So it will you can, for that for there is over 200 plus services on the AWS itself. You need to create you need to you can create a multiple scripts to do this activity, such as unit for the S3 itself. It will you can create a script to if the S3 bucket is not in use, it will if not in use for the 30 or 60 days, it will automatically generate a notification and send a notification to SNS topics, and it will do the send to a particular team that resources particular assigned to particular team. That you can send notification to them if this resource is not in use. You can delete them, or you can delete by your own throughout the scripts. All those things we can there are multiple possibilities that you can perform over here. So this is how you can do the optimization task on the AWS environment itself. So this is how we have created the EC2 instances, and throughout the instances we have created it is already created a volume, and throughout the volume we can use the we can created a few snapshots, and once we delete the EC2 instances, the snapshot did not get deleted by default. So once we delete the snapshot, once we if someone forgot to delete the snapshot, you can run the scripts and it will automatically delete the all snapshots which is not in use or not attached to particular instances or all those things. So this is how the overall thing work. You need to just do the action and delete this, because it will occur an extra charge, and you can keep once you delete, you can delete when you don't need the extra resources, we can say. So just go and delete. That's it for today.